So I met a woman in the Caribbean. Was it La Isla Bonita Verde? I think it was. May have been Ocean Park. The island of Puerto Rico. This is back in 2019 though. So, and of course I saw her again. Um, yeah, I think it was Isla Verde. She okay. She's done psychiatry, but a lot of therapy. It got to the point she said in her practice whereby she brought in or not brought in, but just got many clients who were first responder kind of people. You need to understand something too, okay? These kind of first responders, like athlete, professional athletes, they already have their own financial advisors, okay, from their agents, okay. They already have their own attorneys working with their agents, oftentimes, usually. But she got in a lot of these people, okay. You need to realize something where these police, fire department people, medics from the, ambulances and emergency room nurses, VA people, like working at the VA, and military. You know, where they already have like their own in-house stuff, same kind of thing. All right, they already have their own, what do you call that, chaplains a lot of times praying with them, which is that's like a lot of one-on-one kind of therapy. This woman told me that she goes, these people are really messed up in the brain. She says there's one common thing with all these people. They have this thing called high conflict personality disorder. And she's noticed with police officers, and she's had some, firemen and different types of first responders whereby they're narcissists. They have this attitude whereby they can go so much to the point whereby they're delusional. They have this she didn't say delusional. I just learned about this because it popped up with me. I might have some issues with regard to psychosis. It's one of the I only see things as black and white evidence. I'm evidence, evidence, evidence. I gotta see things. I need material proof of things. So one of the symptoms of multiple sclerosis is psychosis. Anyway, she saw these different people and severe problems with them. I did some pasta, cleaning out my teeth on video live. Not live actually, but unedited. How about that? They get so grandiose. They want to go save the world, be the hero. That's great though, right? It's good trait, They're running in, they're burning buildings every second of the day. That's all they do. Running the burning buildings as fire department. Police. Now police, you gotta realize they are absorbing a lot of the domestic relations kind of stuff, domestic violence. They're going to a lot of calls for that. And maybe they're dealing with patrolmen. They're dealing with a lot of well, I don't say not because not all traffic stuff is traffic, really. You're pulling somebody over for you're specifically looking for certain clues. That's why they do that whole gazing thing. That's drunk driving. They look for certain clues about things, and they do really they have a good eye for some types of crimes. All right. And I came from financial services. I committed every white collar crime imaginable. I put it all up on my YouTube and explained it. I can pick out material false statements that are being made verbally just by looking at documents. Whether it be a mutual fund or annuity or mortgage loan, whatever the case is, you already know what's going on, how they're being sold. I've got so much sand that it like sticks to my scalp. It's really kind of funny. I do this a lot. I just pull out this sand that sticks to me. They're not real. That's why I'm doing this, all these different things, just to be real and genuine with y'all. These people are living a fake life. they're just off in some other world. Okay, they're it's like a delusion that they've created this fairy tale according to this woman. They're just living this some different, not different planet, just a different, like, superhuman kind of thing. And then she goes, it's there's damage in their brains. The PTSD is extremely real. I suffer from it, and it's real. My PTSD is related to drugs. I saw it when I was a child. I don't put up with screens. I don't put up with piping, gutters. I don't like that. Even straws. It's like, it gets to me, Lines. I see sugar. I see, just a little bit spread out on a table by accident. Whether it's a sugar or salt, whatever. You know where I'm going with that. Of course, needles. You shouldn't need needles for anything. I know people are big into vaccination, but you people are fucked up in the head. Vaccinations, I mean, you look at me. I don't do vitamins. I don't do pills. I don't do any kind of supplements. I don't do any kind of vaccination or needles. Haven't been the slightest bit sick since 2012. There's nothing you should add to your body in order to stay. Somebody was trying to say there's some kind of silver colloidal or whatever. I don't know what the hell it is. It's nothing. So a lot of severe PTSD. Obviously, you see it with the Vietnam people, and these people are really fucked up. Okay, you got to look at these patrolmen, these sheriff deputies, firemen, as they're fucked up in the head. They got some serious stuff going on, and they sensationalize things big time. The issue with regard to me, the fire department guy, the doctor fire department guy, the patrolman fire department guy, saying how dangerous it is, which I appreciate that, and of course they're going to see, they should have better evidence than me because they're out there. Watch out for Nova, watch out for Mason Road. I'm with you on that, but it's sensationalized. And I'm using the word sensationalized instead of exaggerated because I'm trying to be as precise as possible. I know, and my mental disorder, it's extreme mental disorder. It's all about fact. I need things to be like this. Evidence. I only want to present evidence, truth, hardcore facts, and it's a disorder. It is. Now, their disorder, high conflict, and they want to fight with everybody. They are drawn to fight. They want to fight, find problems. Attorneys are like this too. They want to argue. Attorneys, they have an issue with their head. They want to argue. These people are into fighting. And that's why they're drawn to domestic violence stuff. It's a lot of that stuff. They're looking for the drunk drivers. They're looking for the fire departments. They're looking for, which they're not. And the thing is, they're not calling out these drugs. And by these drug addicts and these drug users, they're absorbing that into their own lives. And as a result, they're not judging their own lives properly. They need help. All right. Oftentimes, the best help is to leave them the fuck alone. Anyway, it's nice outside, beautiful, hot, sunny. Today's the 4th or 5th? 1, 2, 3, 4 is the 4th of May. Just before noon. And I'm here making a video about this woman I met in Puerto Rico. She was hot in her 70s. Yeah. So, anyway, she's basically retired down there. She's not, she's still an American, yeah. She's not a Puerto Rican because she's from America and she's basically living down there. We talk about this a lot. I was really fascinated by this, You don't get to meet these kind of people because it's usually in-house or, chaplain kind of stuff. Chaplains, they absorb a lot of stuff too. Why do people want the office of pastor? Why do people want the office of president? Why do people want that office? Anyway, she says she's glad she's out of it. She's herself. She's releasing all kinds of stuff. And that's a lot of PTSD in itself, just hearing these stories.